What's up, guys? This is Jimbo here from the Jimbo Slice YouTube channel. What I have for you today, I have these just started popping up in my local Home Depot. These are hole saws by Bosch. They're running their Daredevil label. These specifically say these are hole saws designed for wood. They're non-carbide. Picking them up right away compared to I have a set of hole dozers by Milwaukee. They feel a little bit thinner metal, but they don't have, once we zoom in, they don't have teeth all the way around. They have 3 cutouts here and then 2 teeth right by each little cutout there. So price wise, the price is very nice. It was $20 for a 7-piece kit. So with that kit, you don't get a case, which kind of sucks, but you have the arbor here, okay, and you also have a 1 inch, an 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches, 1 3/4, 2 inch, and 2.5 inch hole saw here. So we're gonna drill with them. We're gonna see how they do in terms of speed. I'll give you my thoughts on these compared to the hole dozers, which I'm not particularly fond of. So let's zoom in a little bit because you can't see much from back there. All right, so looking at these, you can see the way the teeth are. Let's get a little light. All right, you can see the teeth on these compared to a hole dozer. Tooth setup is a little bit different. So let's look at a hole dozer. These will cut sheet metal, these hole dozers. So, and you can see the difference in the tooth patterns of these. This has continuous teeth all the way around, but the teeth tend to wear down over time a lot quicker. So, here's the arbor. You only get 1 arbor with the kit. Okay, you can change the drill bit out right there. This nut just kind of screws back a little bit. So we are going to do the bigger one. Okay, so this nut comes undone. Slide your arbor in. And it'll fit right in, just like that. And you're going to come back and just tighten this nut here. Okay. Alright, so this is the big one. This is the 2.5. And we're going to see how it handles. Some 2x material. Now these are deep cut optimized for a 2x4 or 2x6 or whatever. So let's see what happens. Wow, not a big fan of those. So we got, this is the highest speed setting. So you see, oh, that's hot. I got wood fused in these little relief cuts here. So let's keep going. Okay, so part of that's the drill's fault with that. And the arbor came undone a little too. So one thing I don't like, it has the pins here for the arbor, but the arbor that it came with, it doesn't have some locking pins. So let's see how it does on a lower speed setting for the drill. So these, I gotta say, guys, I'm not a big fan of these. All they're doing is just smoky. Now it could be a speed thing too, and then the arbor keeps coming undone. Really, it should be a left-hand twist on the arbor. So let's try a lower speed. I know the Milwaukees, I can run them in a higher speed. Yeah, I don't like the way they start boring out either. here's the situation which we are at right now. The arbor, again, it kept undoing itself. The drill bit unseated from the arbor, okay, and the hole saw is stuck in the wood. Now you can see here, it shows deep cut for 2x4. Well, this is a 2x6, but the thickness of the board is no different than a 2x4. So I'm not the type of person that I'm not going to bash Bosch for these. I love their Daredevil spades, but this is just, their carbide hole saws were great, but this is just, they need to make improvements on this. I'd like to see a better arbor available with this kit, especially if you're going to have a larger size hole like this. Like I said, the arbor and just the tooth, it's doesn't cut very well into the wood, and it just starts to burn the bit up. If you look progressively, we've started in higher speed here, down into your mid speed on this particular drill, and then low speed, how it's starting to just burn. Teeth are worn down, so I wasn't even able to penetrate any of these. So I'm gonna get this out somehow. Try and get this bit back in there. So we'll see what happens. Keep you guys updated.
Hey guys, here's an update on the there's a little set screw here for the drill bit for the blade, and I can't really get it going either way. There we go. But it doesn't want to, keeps getting hung up, so obviously there's something going on here. So the plan was to get try and get the bit lock back on there. There we go, I got it now. So that's tightening again. So we'll see what happens. So it's in there. The set screw is totally stripped. Drill bit is shot. You could actually see part of the bit where it's supposed to lock. We're kind of stripped out. Sorry, it's hard to see. So it was actually an issue with the set screw in there. It's totally stuck in there. So, and it was kind of going okay until you got down in here, where it started to punch through, and then it couldn't handle it. So, so that's it, guys. I don't have anything more further with you. I can't honestly recommend these, which is a shame because I like Bosch and I like their products. But this is kind of a dud from them, so stay away from these. So thanks for watching me, guys. Comments, let me know what hole saws you prefer. Lennox is highly liked, as well as the Milwaukee Big Hog, the Daredevil carbides, Diablos. So thanks for watching me, guys. Sorry this one didn't work out, but that's the thing I like to do on this channel. Not everything I do is going to be a home run. But this is for you guys, honest reviews here. So, you know, I'm not trying to hide anything. I'm not sponsored by anybody. So, it is what it is with these. So, thanks for watching me, guys.